bacteria off of their feathers, so they can. Doing this, it kind of bakes the bacteria off of their feathers, so they can. So he is a human imprint. So when he was little, somebody took him out of the wild, wanting to keep him as. So all of the animals that live here have either had a physical or a mental injury that prevents them from living in the wild.
这里一溜的脚印，应该是黑嘴天鹅的脚印。这个树干是被河狸啃了，这个也是。